Where do we project the Bears offense to be? And we will be recording this and playing it back the Monday after the regular season ends to see who was right and who was wrong. Unless you were right and I was wrong, then in that case, it will never see the light of day again.
Hilarious. Get on with it.
Okay. Let's go.
What do
Pat,
you
where do
got?
we
Who do you
start?
got?
Oh God.
Top third, middle third, bottom third. Chicago Bears offense. Where do you see it being? I've rattled you with
Um,
my disclaimer, and I've rattled myself.
yeah. I was sitting here thinking about it. They were 20th in total offense last season. They're going to be better than that. I'm going to put them in the middle third. I'm not going to go with the top third, although I think they have the potential to be there. But I'm going to go the middle third with this offense, which I think will be enough to get them into the playoffs, Mike, and give them a chance to win a playoff game. So total offense and points per game, which they were 18th last season. I think both of those, they have a chance to be middle third. They're definitely going to be better than what they were.
Yeah, I guess there are three categories we're supposed to go through on this, but I'm going to make the executive decision to do it as one big lump, because and one of the problems I have with this top third, middle third, bottom third, there's not 36 teams, there's not 33 teams. Where do you draw the line? And I think for the Bears, you need to figure that out, because I think they're going to be right on that cusp between what could be top third and middle third, depending upon whether or not you put 11 or 12 teams in the top third. 10, 11, 12, I could see them at 11 or 12. I could see them right there on the fringes of being a top third of the NFL offense after last year.
Let's be serious here. They're going to go up in points scored. They're going to go up in total yards. Rushing yards, they'll probably take a step back, which is fine. Passing yards, they will go up. First downs will go up. And their turnovers will go down or up, depending on what you mean by in terms of the ranking. Their turnovers will go down. Their rankings will go up. So if we want to get lost in the whole weeds of like, well, is it technically the first third or the middle third? Okay, we know what the question is. Are they going to have a good offense or are they not? Are they going to be at the top of the NFL, middle of the NFL, or at the bottom of the NFL? And I do agree. I think it'll be middle flirting with the top. I think they'll have games where it's at the top, but I think for the most part, they'll be at the middle, which is not a bad thing. I mean, we're talking about a rookie quarterback, a lot of new players, new OC. Like, it's going to take some time. It's a difficult division with the Packers and the Lions. So like, in no way does that mean that they're just like a middle of the road team. I do think that the Bears will make the playoffs. I made a video the other day talking about why I think they definitely will make the playoffs, because I don't see what other teams are going to surpass them. I think they're going to get in through the wild card. I don't think they're going to win the division, but I think the Bears offense can absolutely hit the ground running. I think Caleb Williams is definitely ready for this moment. I think he's absolutely ultra focused, and I think he's ready to go. I think I'm not so sure with the coaching and the OC and all this that they will be able to unleash the maximum potential of Caleb Williams, which again is okay, because I don't think a lot of these young quarterbacks had their maximum potential unleashed right away, whether it be CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, even Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. So it's okay. But at the very least, I think what the coaching staff in place, especially their new OC and the weapons that they have to try to relieve some of the pressure on the quarterback position, no matter who was the quarterback, let alone, of course, someone as great as Caleb. But it brings Caleb's floor up. It makes his average rise. So, because I've been thinking about this a lot, because Caleb Williams is capable of doing so much. And when you're capable of doing as much as you can, like a Caleb Williams, a lot can go wrong. That's just the reality. A lot can go wrong with even Patrick Mahomes. And I've been banging this drum again and again and again. And that's one of the biggest benefits of having Andy Reid, is controlling that. It's why someone like a Josh Allen needs a great OC, because Josh Allen can do so much. And so you need an OC in your ear, talking to you all the time, helping you simplify the game and putting you in a position to do some of those magical things, but not play after play after play after play, because it just does not work. And so I think with Caleb Williams, He's going to have some of that. I don't know if he has the staff around him to truly maximize his greatness, because he is so great. Honestly, I think really to ever truly maximize his greatness, you will need a McVay, a Shanahan, an Andy, a Shane Steichen. Like you really do need a truly brilliant offensive mind to really be able to unleash a Caleb Williams. Again, it's not to say that Caleb Williams can't be great without those coaches, but I just mean to like truly reach those highest of all high levels. But with that said, I do think that the coaching in place will just give him a comfortable floor, and that's all the Bears need. And they'll be able to give him the runway to do Caleb Williams' magical things, to make some of his mistakes, but have it not be a complete disaster when he does, to not have it completely unravel and fall apart, which is important. When you're a young rookie quarterback, you need to be able to have that 2 interception game, that the multiple 3-and-out, back-to-back 3-and-outs in a close game. You need to have that runway and have the ability to do that and not have the world come crashing on you. And to me, that is what the Bears, at the very minimum, set Caleb up to be able to do with the defense, with the offensive weapons he has, with the new OC, and they'll be able to do it in a sense where they'll be able to contain some of the lowest lows. So to be very clear, what I'm saying is that I think in the past, and this was kind of what Justin Fields kind of had the issue with, and although I think Caleb Williams is light years better than Justin Fields, Caleb Williams was never, Justin Fields was never put in a position to minimize his lowest lows. So his lowest lows really got low. And yet we also saw some of his highest highs. And that's when you were just like, what do I do with this? This guy either does something absolutely incredible, or, oh my God, is he not a starter? Is he even a second string quarterback? Or is this dude a third string quarterback? Like, what is this? And I think at the very least, that's what the Bears went out of their way to do, to minimize, to shorten those lowest lows. And that's all the Bears need to get significantly better on offense. That's all they need. Seriously, that's all they need. If they just have a competent quarterback that doesn't go out of their way to try to play hero ball, to lose games, to try to win every single down, every single drive, they're going to be significantly better, without a doubt. I mean, it's just no question in my mind. Outside of Caleb Williams being an absolute disaster, which I don't think is going to happen, it's just, I don't see how they're not going to rise to the middle, to the upper pack. I just don't see how. It's just, especially in the NFC, like I think they are in the top 7 of teams in the playoffs for the NFC. So by definition, that's already putting you in that middle to top pack. So I think the Chicago Bears are in a great place. To me, this season can't come fast enough, because I'm just really, really excited to see what Caleb Williams can finally do. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think? Do you think that the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams will be at the top of the NFL offensively, middle, or the bottom? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of, and I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.